Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph or Niramas, and today I am putting out something a little bit out of the ordinary here. Just a while back, I played with a group of people. We played Werewolf or Ultimate Werewolf on Zoom, so it's over the internet, people from all over the world. It's been really fun. And first here, credit where credit is due. I started playing with some people on the Dice Tower sort of group of werewolves, and so I want to give them credit for that. It has been really fun. Tom Vassell has been running these games. It's been really fun, and I had a blast in there. And I didn't plan at all to, record my own games at first, but since this week there was no Dice Tower sort of official game, and some other people started up a game, so we played two games tonight, and this could be fun for especially for people that are into this and watching, and it's for my viewers as well. If you haven't seen this before, you could get a taste for how it could look right. And also, if you want to see more of this kind of format and you think this looks fun, then I really can advise you to go check out the Dice Tower on YouTube and find these werewolf videos. There's a few of them now, and it's really fun to watch as well. So, also to start off, I do need to explain some roles here in this game, because we did I started recording after the moderator usually goes through the roles that are existing in the game, and the idea to record this came up after that. So let me start off here. In Ultimate Werewolf, you're going to have villagers and you're going to have werewolves in a team, and in two teams, and then you don't know who the other are. At the start of the game, the moderator will be sending out, when we play on Zoom, the moderator will be sending out private messages to everyone's their role, and that is randomly assigned by the moderator, Peter in this case, who did a really good job. And so we also have a role called Seer, and every night the Seer will wake up and take a look at one other person, and then the moderator will tell the Seer, is that a werewolf or is it not a werewolf, basically. So that's a way to find out information, but at the same time, the Seer cannot share this information too openly, because then it probably will get killed by the werewolves at night, right? Because every night the werewolves will wake up and choose someone to kill. There's also the bodyguard in this game, and the bodyguard can protect one person each night. So that's a way to stop that kill, but of course, very hard because you don't know who is who. We also have the Old Hag, and every night the Old Hag wakes up and gets to choose if they want to send someone out of the village for the next day. So that person is out of the village, cannot communicate, turns off their camera, and cannot be voted on, or cannot participate in votes as well. And so yeah, that's also a role that comes into play in this game here. And finally, also we have the Lycan, which is it's just a normal villager, but if the Seer looks at the Lycan, they're gonna get the answer from the moderator that it is a werewolf, but it's actually not. And you keep playing until you either kill all the werewolves and the villagers win, or if there's an even number of werewolves and villagers, then the game ends in favor of the werewolves. Also, another thing to mention here is that we do play with one drunk, and the drunk is a added role, so anyone could be the drunk. And the drunk doesn't know, in this game setup that we played here, it's for 2 days. The drunk doesn't, drunk only thinks it's a normal villager. That's what the moderator told them in their private message at the beginning. But then, after 2 days, they will get a message saying what their actually role are. They could be a werewolf, they could still be just a villager, or they could be some of these special roles that I just explained. So yeah, this game is quite short, and it's not that many people, but we had really fun, and I hope you do as well watching it. If you have any questions or anything seems confusing, put them in the comment section down here, and I'll answer them as quick as I can. So let's get to the game.
Everybody is okay with that? Let's go to sleep. I'm gonna mute everyone. So let's see how this village fares against the werewolves. First, I would like, just so you know that you are that role, the bodyguard, to wake up and acknowledge that he is or she is. Okay, thank you. Same with the werewolves. Please wake up. Want to know how many werewolves are there. Thank you. And I would like the seer to wake up to tell me who would I like to see. Okay, I would like the Old Hag to wake up. Who would you like to send out, if anyone? Thank you. All right, everyone can wake up. You found me dead, but also Joseph is not in the village. You got a mail and you ran off to it, so see you then.
You forgot to have the villagers wake up and see who the other villagers were.
Let's try this again.
Yeah.
Very true.
Floor
How
is
does
yours.
Joseph spend so much time out?
I think
Too much
he's the
vacation. That's too much vacation time. That's a
He might
feeling.
be. He might be the hag again, trying to.
I would say people don't want to hear him talk, but he's fine to listen to. So I don't know.
So we're playing without the Sasquatch, right?
No
No
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
So that changes the normal mechanic of our group.
So
Yeah, we don't.
Does anyone want to come out and claim they're the Sasquatch?
I am.
Everyone's a Sasquatch.
No, but I actually will. I know this is probably bad because I'm just gonna die, but it's probably better for the village in the long run. I am Lycan, so I'm just gonna come out now.
What does the Lycan do again? He's the.
They're a villager.
werewolf.
They're a villager, but they're seen as a werewolf if the seer looks.
I thought they didn't know if they were Lycan, so now they do know.
This
yes.
game they do. Yes.
Okay.
It depends on the moderator.
I
Yeah,
actually
and
think
this-
it was a smart move.
I agree.
Yep, I'd agree.
It's
Very
just- I'm not-
villager.
It was a good
If they
move
kill
by a
me-
werewolf. Yep.
Yeah, if they no.
Well, so the other thing is, if
If they
there is a
kill me, it's
Lycan,
not a
they
big
need to
deal,
claim
right?
it, and then we'll have an obvious problem.
Yeah, that's what this does. Yeah,
Yeah.
unless Joseph comes back afterwards and is yelling at his screen right now, but we can't hear him,
Don't
then
believe him.
someone here should say that they're the Lycan. If-
Oh,
And
so
it would be too crazy because there's too many nights to go. If he wasn't a Lycan, it would be the
So
risk is too
Figure
high.
it's-
Yeah.
There's not that many people. I'm not an important role. That way the seer doesn't have to check me if they haven't already. If they do, that will probably help my claim or just make me seem suspicious. But this way, seer, you can just skip me. If I end up getting hung in the daytime, it's not a big deal to town because I'm not an important role.
so
I
I
know
have
it's
a.
Very
I
apathetic
have a
village.
question.
Bored with that.
I have a question. Sorry.
Yep.
I've never been sent out before. So when you're sent out, you can still hear what's going on and see what's going
Yep.
on.
Yeah,
Yep.
he can. That's why when he came back, he had a bunch of information, and because you can watch what everyone's reactions are, what their votes are, a lot easier. You're not worrying about your own how you're looking to everyone else. Yeah, so it is nice to get a lot of. I was sent out twice by Gertrude last week, and it was awesome. You can kind of sit back and watch the whole thing play out in front of you. It's really good to get info.
Oh, okay. I thought they got sent because I know like Zoom has like separate rooms. I thought they got like sent out to like a separate
No,
room.
they just get muted. They have to mute themselves and then end video.
Turn off
I,
your video.
I, I
Okay.
think I think in the quote unquote real life game, I think you have to read the room actually. So.
Oh, okay.
So it actually probably is a little bit strong, but it could work against you too, right? Because you could read something while you're out of the while you're watching, and it could be wrong.
I
So-
actually
Or you could go to the
I
bathroom.
do. I actually, for the rag to make sense, since they are out of town, they should not get information. They should be
right.
They should be totally off the game.
Hmm.
And how you would manage that, I don't know. But that
Well, in Zoom you
Ideally-
can make private rooms.
yeah, ideally it
off.
should be out of town, right? Shouldn't be.
It
Although
would
it's,
be pretty painful.
I
in
know
the
that's true.
format we're
That's,
in to just like be sitting here for 20 minutes.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how do you cue them to come back, right? Do you just have to wait until
Well,
the
if-
moderator
You
moves you
can-
back to the other room?
Yeah. If you send them to another room, the moderator can just put you back in the other.
It's
Back
All right, so
punishment.
I
enough.
vote that we create another room and we send Joseph there just to bore him.
That would be sad because he suggests to do this game. And then,
And he can't even defend that
Yeah.
right now.
So getting back to the game, Josh, thanks for letting me know. Lycan, a Yahoo, you are a werewolf.
No, that is not true.
Mm,
Why
I-
is a Yahoo a werewolf?
I am a plain
Well,
villager, and
I'm explaining
I'm a-
mind games already.
rather I know
One is playing.
No.
rather than even acknowledge that nonsense, I'm going to continue with what I was going to say, which was we have a very small village. Does anybody want to speculate as to how many werewolves we have? Because I think that is useful. And
I would
there's not a
say
lot-
no more than 2.
2 or
And
3.
people.
I think it's 2 or
Two.
I
3.
think there
And
could be
Lycan?
3.
I think 3 would be too high of a number for 10 people. I think it's
I
1 or 2.
I don't know about that
It's
with
gotta
all
be
with
2.
bodyguard, a hunter, and a seer, and old like
We don't have Hunter, right?
Do you think 3, Nick?
There's
no.
no
I don't
hunter.
No,
think
there's
we
no
have Hunter.
hunter. We have
Oh,
Old
sorry,
Hag,
yeah, you're right,
Seer,
you're right.
Bodyguard.
You're
We
right.
basically,
three is what
have
they
we have
recommended.
four roles other than the werewolf and the villager, and one of them could be drunk, or anybody could be drunk. But there's only 4 roles out of the werewolf.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, is it Jill?
Gil is fine.
Gil? Okay, but that's true. So that's why I think that it is possible that there could be 3, just because if after we were able to kill one werewolf, let's say, and if you could honestly just almost have the 4 roles come out and be almost at enough to overpower the werewolves that way.
Isn't that
Yeah,
like
I
a
think it is.
werewolf
I think
thing?
it's either 2 or 3. I do not think it's 1.
Yeah.
It's definitely
I-
at least 2. It's
I
definitely
think
not
it's
4.
2.
2 or
I
3.
think it's around 2. I don't know, but 3. Yeah.
3 would be tough, but it's 2 or 3. That's pretty.
Going back to what Guami said there. The hard part for me is Guami does weird stuff on day 1. Otherwise, if there's anyone else, I swear I'd probably just jump right
Well,
on top.
one night
No.
he died and he quick said, "I was the seer," and went off.
Yep.
I know,
And
I know,
For
I watched
2
that, yeah.
nights we talk about like, no, the seer is gone.
Yep, we did lose that game. Kwame, you're great.
And the seer was probably like, "Yeah, I got this in the bag."
Nope. No.
And no.
That was actually smart.
So
You know, if I was Guami, I would check Yahoo first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I've become
So-
more vocal.
so-
I'm like the Jason now.
So you're
This
assuming
is like
just in this group, but you're not an ass, so.
this is like
I like
4-dimensional
Jason.
chess,
Just-
If I
but
was a
Just
seer.
has
what
some-
if he this is like 4-dimensional chess, but what if Guami is a werewolf and he shifts the blame to a Yahoo by claiming Seer, so that we hang a Yahoo, find out he's a
Done.
villager, everybody thinks I'm a werewolf because they think he's Lycan. But that's like I said.
Here's the 5D chess. This is Guami, Josh, and a Yahoo are all werewolves, and they've somehow communicated that they need to make this plan up.
Wait.
How was that smart?
So wait,
I
Guami
don't-
is claiming to be seer?
That's
Wow.
what it
No.
seems
No,
like.
no, he's
Yeah.
not.
No,
no,
I
he
mean it's
did-
way
he
too
did
early to
not.
come out.
No, he
Well,
did
if
that.
I
couple of-
saw a Yahoo as a werewolf,
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
you just messed
get
with
rid
the
of-
Yahoo.
Did you hear
And a
that?
10-player game.
It's
So-
too early in the
so-
game.
I might be a
Well,
seer.
there's
I might
2 or
not be a
3
seer. You
werewolves.
don't know.
There's
think-
2 or 3 werewolves. If he found a werewolf on turn 1, it wouldn't necessarily be terrible. However, we don't have any backups here, so
I think like in future games, the moderator needs to add like I don't know what number you put to Guami. Like if Guami's in the game, you have to change the.
Or just
Yeah,
make him
no,
drunk
it's
every
not
time.
Guami.
Guami has to be the provocateur there, like, or
Right.
So, since there's no Sasquatch, should we maybe just skip out on killing somebody
Well,
this time?
You can vote to have no
Hold on.
kill.
If that is what we plan to do, I still say it's got to be on vote 3. Here we can hear from
Fair enough. Fair enough.
20% of the village by at least getting a couple of people to
Right.
to
talk.
make a difference.
And don't forget that I sent out Joseph for being the old hag.
That you did?
Yeah.
That you sent Joseph.
Guami's claiming everything. Guami's somehow the Frankenstein, and every other role somehow.
Are you
died
gonna
before
guard
him.
me
Well,
tonight? I
could you
need a
protect me
bodyguard.
because you
Oh, yeah. Who am I bodyguarding tonight?
I'm glad this is going up on YouTube because this is going to be very interesting. If someone tunes in right now, they'll be like, "What? Those are the roles? What are you talking about?" What's going on?"
I think we should
might-
have an
see, every
enabler.
time I play my worst
Yeah.
nightmares, Guami and I who on the same team, I think it's just gonna be it's.
And the enabler acts first, and the enabler picks the drunk, and then the drunk doesn't get their role.
But what if the enabler is the drunk?
Oh
Well,
man.
they could pick them. Well, that wouldn't make sense because then they wouldn't get their role.
They enable themselves.
I know a lot of drunk enablers.
All right. I actually don't have any suspicions on anyone.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
I
which, do you
think-
want a nomination?
I think So we should nominate 2 people and then vote to not kill since there's no
Okay,
Sasquatch.
okay. I got it. I want to nominate myself.
Wow, you are such a trip.
I second that.
Thank you.
I like to hear you talk. You know.
You'll be terrible if he
Sure.
dies.
This
All
is
right.
chaos.
All right.
Kwame nominates Kwame. What's your defense, Kwame?
My defense is that I'm the seer and I have to go. This isn't right.
Kwame, to decide if you're gonna vote thumbs up or thumbs down, do you want to flip a coin?
Oh.
The nation of chaos.
Oh my god. Okay.
Although
This
it's a smart move because
If
we're
you're
not
a werewolf,
killing
this is
people
awesome right now. What you're doing
You're
is
wasting
awesome
a
if
vote.
you're werewolf.
Right,
we can't
so-
vote on him on the second day.
1, 2, 3, vote.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
no.
what? You know
Okay.
what? Guami is the
So-
tanner as well.
So since I
Yeah.
can't be the tanner, and everybody trusts me, I think the bodyguard should
trusts
probably
That's
protect
not
me.
true.
I think Kwami's the biggest troll ever, and I love it.
One thing you just said is not 100% true, though. I don't think everyone trusts you.
Well, here's the thing. Last time everybody voted up for me, I died in the night.
The first day is confused.
So now
already.
the werewolves think that everybody trusts me.
Yeah,
So the
but
werewolves are thinking, oh, all the villagers think maybe Guami is a villager.
I
Yeah,
think.
we should.
So
I think
so the
you're
werewolves are
playing
going to
chess.
pick me.
Which
okay,
the
but
neighboring village? you mean?
Kwame, now if the werewolves are smart, they might do a double thing where they won't kill you because now we'll come back the next day and be like, oh, they would have
Right.
killed him if he wasn't one. So now you're just, it could be either way.
The layers to this.
The layers, yes. And since I
There's no
nominated
layers.
myself,
It's just
there's
the
nobody
marshmallow.
to.
What's that?
There's no layers. He's like a marshmallow.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I
I don't want,
we
thought
need
I
a
don't want
second
anybody
nomination.
to die.
I
right
thought
now.
he was like
Nomination.
an onion, and onions have layers.
I just
All
think
right,
think it would be so sad to anybody to die right now. And I can't imagine who I would pick to be on the third night right now.
Oh, you cannot pick Joseph.
Well, I'm feeling kind of salty about Gil and
Yusuf
Marisol.
now.
Okay, first of all, you killed me first. My very first game, you
I
killed
know.
me off in night
Well, I
2.
was a werewolf that game, so
Exactly. And there you go.
He picked,
And then
he checked.
after that, I kept saving you as a bodyguard over and
Can
over
we-
and over and over.
Can I
again.
vote to nominate Jason even though he's not in the game?
I second that.
No.
I second.
Ayahu twice throw me on the fire.
You know what? I think it's Nick. Nick and Peter both collided in this, and Nick is the only werewolf because of that one thing that you said at the very beginning that you didn't want any werewolves, and Peter wanted to
No,
play because he
I
wanted
didn't.
fun. So now
Some
he's
kinda
like, I'm a
joke, huh?
werewolf too.
Hey, the
No,
troll is
there's no
Kwame,
way.
not me.
I would nominate
that's
Nick,
the
but I
reason
just nominated myself, so I can't.
You can. You just cannot nominate the same person.
no. Well,
Uh,
you can do whatever you want, but normally you can't
I
nominate.
think.
Oh, so your rules
I
are
thought you.
different here?
I thought you can nominate twice.
You can run it however you'd like.
I thought the same person can't nominate twice in a row. So I can't nominate 2 different people twice in a row.
You can nominate the
Oh
different
wait, yeah,
person.
you're right. You're right.
Okay,
You can
okay.
second.
Yeah, you
I can
can
second.
second.
I can
And you could
second,
also
sure.
suggest a nomination, which also is a workaround.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So, are you nominating anyone?
The second one. Let's nominate somebody.
can I nominate someone? I never nominated anyone before.
Yes.
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I want to nominate Adam because
I'll second it.
because he's over there looking very focused, very, you know what I'm saying? I saw a smirk right now. I don't know.
Plus,
Like,
plus
shoot,
you know
they're looking at
exactly how
me.
he acts as a werewolf.
Okay,
right.
so Marisol and Chris nominates Adam. Adam, what's your defense?
I'm a villager. I have a special role.
We've heard that story.
I've already claimed them all. What are you talking about?
This is true. This is true.
Isn't that the 6 p.m. game?
I am a villager this time. I play the same way, quiet for the first few rounds. I was kind of nervous since there's only 10 people. I figured I'd get called on quicker this time. So, but I am a villager. So ideally you wouldn't kill me.
Ideally.
I can benefit the villagers.
Well,
And
let's
who's that
vote
going?
on that note. Right, so 1, 2, 3,
What?
vote.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 1, 2,
Oh,
2.
can you not? There you
2.
go.
Okay, 3. Okay.
I thought we said we're not killing people in a second.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So we're
what
not
was the
really
point of
agreeing
having
on
Yeah, you
anything.
three.
I wasn't planning on it, but if we couldn't go back to, if I didn't believe that, honestly, I didn't believe that.
I didn't either. So
I also didn't believe him, but I thought we had an agreement not to kill.
So what was the point of having nominations if we're not allowed to do anything but vote up? Like, how are we even getting
Oh,
information?
I thought we were just
Yeah,
I thought we were
yeah.
just getting information right now, right?
Well, we did get some information.
We
We
got
got some
information.
thumbs
Yeah,
down.
I voted against the crowd.
Yeah,
Chaos Swami.
me, Guami, and the Yahoo all voted that way. So you can take from that what you will.
And we could be wrong, but I mean,
So my
like Yahoo
feel-
said, he was wrong when he guessed last game, and
Yep.
after he died, of course. Yep.
So
don't know.
the way I play it is I always go with what I think, and I when I'm on the fence, I just go with what feels, and I don't know. So that's how I voted,
didn't
and
feel
that
it
is what it
either.
is. I didn't expect him to die.
I mean,
It just
Yeah.
sounded too similar to his defense when he was a werewolf. Was my
Yep,
big
and
thing.
he
I
was
like,
just a werewolf, so I'm pretty salty.
And he's shaking his head to that right now.
It's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I guess my defense, yeah.
Yeah, he's
But
writing
it's true
notes to
this time.
himself like next time I need a different defense.
But I have to
Yeah.
say, on the last game, he was very lucky that you were the farmer because I think we would eventually
Oh,
pick
yeah.
you and Guami. Yeah, that's why I hate
For
to be
sure.
the werewolf every time because I know by day 4 I get killed.
You hate to be the werewolf every time.
5 times in a
Every
row,
time, huh?
I got killed every time. I haven't survived once as a werewolf.
Maybe this time
This
is that
would
what
be
you're
the
saying?
6th, huh?
Or
Maybe this
He's
time.
saying 6
Maybe
times
there's
is
always
the
a
charm.
first. Yeah, the 6th time is a charm.
All right.
I nominate that we don't kill.
I
Okay.
second that.
All right. Okay.
So that's
So let's
that.
vote.
Well, this doesn't even matter because if we vote no, it's the third vote.
Yes.
We need to vote.
I
we
think
need
Todd
to
has
vote
done
if
it
you
before
agree
that
with
this is
me.
a special vote.
Actually,
I think
We
this
have
is
to
separate.
vote.
Right.
We have to vote if we agree
Okay.
or not. Yeah, we have to vote.
okay. So 1, 2, 3.
What?
So
What
that's
does it
1,
matter?
2, 3,
What?
4, 5, 6. Okay. So there's no kill tonight.
I
Okay,
can't
everyone
even
go
with
to
you.
I wasn't even sure which was up and which was
Yeah,
down.
I didn't know which one was what.
Yeah,
Everyone go
don't
to
know
I
either.
voted
don't
to
know
kill-
either.
Okay, everyone go to sleep. Welcome back, Joseph. Or Joseph, sorry. All right. Well, nothing happened yet. What are you worried about? Probably there's not even a werewolf in the village, right? We'll see. So, bodyguard, who would you like to protect? All right. Please go to sleep. Werewolves or werewolf, who would you like to kill? All right. Seer, who would you like to know about? Thank you. And Old Hag, would you like to send someone out of the village? All right, thank you. Okay, everyone, please wake up. All right, so a couple of things happened. First of all, Yahoo, you're not here for this day, so see you tomorrow. Next, Nick, you have been killed. Sorry, buddy. Nick was a villager.
Okay.
So now we only have one
That's it.
provocateur.
Yep.
That was fun listening in on you guys last day.
All right, yeah,
Chaos,
Joseph.
wasn't it?
Are you the
What
old hag again?
information?
I'm not the old hag this time though, so I don't know who
Did
is.
you get any information from listening to us? I know it's like first day, but
Well, I only that Guami is really weird, but I already knew that. That
No,
wasn't
we
any
said,
news.
We all figured
we
that
said
out.
new information.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Come
you were
on.
right last time, so I don't
Does the
know.
drunk know who they are now?
The drunk, they know who they are, yes.
They do know.
All right, guys, I was drunk. I am not the seer. I'm not-
Can we
You were
kill
a
him?
drunk. seer.
Okay.
Guami didn't even look at his messages before he claimed drunk.
I mean, just like I
So
was just drunk.
I guess I nominate to kill Kwame then.
Yeah, I'm gonna second that. I'm gonna second that.
Wait. Are we nominating him just to hear from him more weird stuff, or are we nominating him for serious?
Both.
I'm confused
He's
on-
claimed
on
every
this.
single role at this point, whether
He's such a
Yeah.
wild card. So.
or not. I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
and it's
Okay, then.
still the first
Wami, what's
vote
your
too,
defense?
so
Oh, so yeah, you know what? This would be a really stupid move for a werewolf to do. So I really don't think I'm a werewolf. So if you guys really believe that I'm a werewolf, go ahead and vote me off. But yeah. Otherwise, I am on Team Village, and you probably don't want to kill me.
All right.
So anybody who votes against me, I will be suspicious of you.
Rats! He's threatening.
So,
That's it.
so 3, 2, 1, vote. So that's 1, 2.
All right,
He's still alive.
Be suspicious.
We have our werewolves.
You got nothing.
The way
Yeah.
you play, we
I-
can't even
I
make
don't-
that
I think-
certain, though.
I think
Yeah,
Manny was
Trust
already a
anything
bit
that Kwame
suspicious.
says and
The
whether we
seer
end
should
up
back.
killing him or
The
not.
seer should be able to back me up
I just
because I'm sure
wondered
the
why,
seer has checked me by now.
Marcel, why did you hesitate in there?
I didn't hesitate.
Oh, she did
Oh,
it again.
No, I didn't.
It's on
No.
video. It's being recorded.
Yeah, exactly. And in the
later.
recording, you guys can go back and see it.
It's the whole
Yeah.
claiming lag
Maybe,
thing.
maybe it was just impression, but I have the impression that you were. a
You know
little
what?
hesitating.
You know what? Now I have suspicion on you.
You can suspicion on
Okay.
me, but
Because
you.
you were also doing that one thing that you were doing before where you were doing this with your chin.
Oh, I do that all the time. That's why there's nothing grows in here because I keep doing
I don't
this.
know.
So,
But I didn't.
Manny, why
So-
did you vote to kill Guami?
Because I'm suspicious
I
of
just feel
him
like
being
if
a
he's-
werewolf.
If he's a villager and he's claiming all these roles, it doesn't help us. So having him gone is gonna help us. If he's claiming all these roles because he's a werewolf, then voting him out is good. So that's the only reason I did it.
There's the off chance that he's like kind of trolling, but he does have a role though, and then we lose.
Yeah, but I don't see how that helps us if he's like really the bodyguard and he's claiming 3 other roles.
That's fair.
I've probably
Right,
played like a dozen
but-
games with Kwame by now, and I still can't read him because he's so confused.
Right. But
I'm not
I just figured
confused. I
it'd be
know what my
better if he
role
just wasn't.
is.
No, confusing, I should say. Right.
and for the record, I am not a werewolf. So
Um,
that part you can trust. The rest of it, you have to take it, come and go. But I am not a werewolf.
All right.
So
I think Gil's a werewolf.
I'm not.
I
truly,
don't know why.
you truly hesitate a little bit.
No.
there.
Aside from that, but the way that you're acting, that's the way you were acting when I was on your team as a werewolf. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, and if I died tonight, when the werewolf, it's him. He's one of them. I don't know.
I'm
I don't know
I'm
how
not
to.
a werewolf. I play like this
I'll-
I
because I
don't
play
know.
like this when I'm a villager too. So in
I
order
would-
not
I
to
I'll
have
check Gil
suspicion-
tonight.
I would
Yeah.
like to. I would like
I
to
just need to
nominate
be
Gil.
checked. And last night, that's fine.
So do you want to nominate Gil?
Yeah, I
See,
do.
Adam just cleared me as a seer, and now he's like, that's
Wait,
fine.
So-
who cleared you?
Nobody.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
you were saying no. I thought you were like,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, I want to nominate Gil.
that's fine.
All right.
I'm not the werewolf. Just so you guys know, I just play like that all the time. I'm not as weird as Guami, but I like to talk and throw things around.
Well, is there a second for that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. There's no second.
And
for
it's
that.
gonna be very easy. This year just checks me out this night, and then you see.
Okay.
But that's
Because I'm
so
always
that's
I really
I'm,
hope
al-
that
I'm,
the
I'm
viewers
always
pick it
expected
up.
to be in the top 3 people to be checked anyway. So
that's also a weird thing to say because it doesn't help if the seer checks you unless the seer comes out after that.
no.
It's true.
Well, but at least
Because there's only
there's
10
some
of them.
information. There's some information there.
I don't know, guys. I'm telling you, I have a gut feeling. I don't know.
I never seen Marisol
feel
this
like-
aggressive earlier though. So
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm putting. I'm not gonna say that.
Just because I accused
I
her
think-
of.
You know what?
hesitating.
You know what? I'll say it. I'll say it. I'm just a regular villager, so if I do end up dying, it does not matter. So bodyguard, don't even bother like saving me at night at any point or whatnot. But I have a gut feeling about him. I don't know why. I'm not a special role. I'm not nothing like that. I'm just a vanilla villager. And when I die, and you guys do see, because I do expect of dying at this point, and you guys do see that I am a villager, just remember my words, please. Okay, my speech is on.
I thought that. I
Oh,
just
wait,
think it's so.
wait, wait. I just want to point out that she did not say I'm putting a target on my back.
I
Sure.
I was about to, but I was like, that's why I said I'm not gonna say that.
I'm just
Call me on
surprised.
it,
I'm
but-
just surprised how defensive you got. I just thought you were a little hesitant.
I mean,
that's
look,
pretty aggressive just for
look,
going.
if I die, everybody's gonna see that I'm a villager. That's why I'm okay with being aggressive right now. And I have a gut feeling on you. I don't know why, but my gut's like the way you're acting.
You
like,
need
everything.
to eat something else, I think.
I don't, and I could be wrong because, like I said, I'm not.
No,
a
you are
special
wrong.
role.
That's fine.
I'm not.
I'm
the
not
seer.
100% sure if you are a werewolf or not now, but you see that you're wrong.
so
But
Ma-
No.
I'm just
I'm not
surprised
sure.
how
I'm not
aggressive
sure.
you came out. Like
I
this
don't
is-
know. It's just because I have a gut feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something's telling me. Like just the way that you were looking and the way that you were thinking and then the things that you've been saying. Like I haven't really played with any of you guys a lot, but I've seen you how you play as werewolf. So I'm like,
Did
okay.
you nominate him?
Yeah, I
She
did.
did.
I nominated him.
I'll second.
Nobody
No,
seconded.
nobody
No
seconded.
one
He
seconded.
no. He
She
counted.
cannot do that the same.
I will allow it. I will allow it because I'm not a werewolf. But technically, you guys could not nominate.
Yeah, the same.
You can wait. You can nominate it again. This was the
But-
first vote. So there's one more vote, and then you can nominate me again on the third time. But for the sake of expediting the game, I will allow that you guys nominate me again. But technically,
basically, Josh can nominate you, and then Marisol can second. They can just
Yes,
switch
true.
roles.
Basically,
no.
that can be
You
done.
cannot nominate the same person twice, right?
Oh yeah.
The same person cannot nominate the same
All
person
right, let's
twice.
nominate somebody else quick.
Yeah, you can nominate me on the third night. That's fine.
Oh,
Just nominate
I'm
me now.
still-
Makes no sense. Makes no sense to have. That's
Well-
why I'm allowing because it makes no sense to go one vote.
Well, that's also because you don't want to be the third vote.
It should be up to the moderator, really. But I think Manny is a bit suspicious as well.
I
Wanna nominate
second that. Yeah. I'll,
No.
I didn't
Okay,
nominate
yeah,
him. I'm
yeah.
just saying that I want to
Uh,
hear from Manny.
yeah, I didn't either.
Okay.
Looking at trying to look at his response to our
Is there a second for
accusation
that?
of him.
I
don't
well, I
think
don't
there
think
was a
did they
first.
nominate me?
No, we didn't
That
nominate.
was the first.
No.
Oh, I just
Didn't you nominate him?
No,
I
he
was
just
nominating
wanna
all
hear
the
from
people
him.
all
They
the
just
roles that
threatened.
we- that's the only thing that I was doing.
So what are you guys doing? Are you nominating anyone?
Think.
Or are you not killing anyone during the day again?
We
I
have to
think
kill
we
someone
have
for
to
sure.
kill someone.
Yeah, I think we have to kill
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, it's crazy not to kill someone. So
All right.
I'll nominate Gil if that's allowed, just to move things along.
I think it should just
I'll
let's go.
second that.
Yeah, let's go because it will just take forever to be the third time.
All right then. So Gil, what is your defense?
I'm not I don't know where she's just because I went after her, so I'm surprised that she went after me like that.
Well,
but
no.
I'm a villager. I'm not the werewolf. I'm actually, if you look at my eyes, you'll see like I'm like the only reason I stayed because I'm holding the Zoom because I'm like half asleep, but but I'm okay if I get killed. That's fine. I
Okay,
will
so-
eliminate one. I just hope that she's the werewolf, because I know when I get killed, you guys gonna end up killing her. So
I mean,
think
it's
at this
fine
point it
because
doesn't matter.
I'm a regular villager, so you guys can.
All right, so guys, let's vote on Gil. 3, 2, 1, vote. That is 2 down. That is not enough. You are still alive.
I am not a werewolf.
Okay, I'm gonna nominate Manny.
I will
Okay,
second.
Joseph. Okay, Manny, what is your defense?
I've been voting down just to move the game along. You know, I agree with Marisol to some extent. Gil's kind of acting a little suspicious in the same manner that he was in the last game.
Well, it's because you haven't played with me before. I always act like that.
Yeah, that's fair too. I don't usually like to just base my judgments on that, but it is only the second night, so I thought.
I understand.
All right, so let's vote. This
So-
is the third vote of the night.
So if this goes through, Seer, I think I should check Joseph.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, vote. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. Manny, you are dead. Manny was a villager. Everyone, please go to sleep and welcome back a Yahoo. So that was interesting. Let's see how this night turns out, shall we? Bodyguard. Who would you like to protect this night? Remember, you cannot protect the same person twice. Thank you. Werewolves, please wake up and who would you like to kill? Okay, thank you. Seer, who would you like to know about? Thank you. Old Hag, would you like to send someone out of the village? All right, thank you. Everyone, please wake up. So, 2 things happened. First of all, everyone stays in the village because the Old Hag didn't send anyone out. And second of all, Marisol, you are dead. Marisol was a villager. That's it.
All right, so that's
So-
yeah.
Okay, that was
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
let's
I'm
hear
gonna go
it,
to
Gil.
bat for you, Gil. You just be quiet.
great. I knew
So
it.
here's the thing. With the double talk, like basically what was stated was if I die, then kill Gil. So if Gil isn't a werewolf, the other werewolves would have been like, awesome, let's kill her, and then they'll kill Gil. It's
Yeah,
like 2 for 1.
Yeah,
That
I
was
don't.
tricky.
She was the seer and she just didn't want to say it. and she
That
was
was my
surprised.
fear. That
Yeah,
was my fear. Yeah.
I don't understand why they killed her because like she was already making herself suspicious. So
Yeah.
Not only that, they risk that she would be protected.
it felt like they
Weird.
wasted, or not wasted, but it was a weird choice.
Yeah, I was leaning toward that. Marisol was being a werewolf.
I am.
I think
thrilled with any choice that's not me.
because she was werewolf before, when I kind of accused her, I think she got protected. I think that was the problem.
So Ayahu, do you have any theories after being away for a day?
Well, I mean, all that really was she was accusing Gil, and I don't know. I mean, so that's the problem. Is that whole like, will you choose the glass I put in front of you, or will it, like, and it goes back and forth, and then it becomes
Yep.
useless. So
But at this
obvious-
point, this year checked me out, so they know already who I am. So they
the
should.
obvious
Assuming they're
play
alive, yeah.
is to kill Gil because she was gunning for him and she was a villager. So the
Yeah,
obvious play
yeah.
was to kill Gil.
Yeah, but
I'm not
that's
saying No, I already went against that. That's the problem with it, is like it's impossible. And if you were a werewolf, then of course you're gonna, say whatever. I trusted you wholeheartedly last game, and you killed us.
I know, but I truly have no defense because I'm just sitting in the worst case scenario for me right now.
So, well, here's another thought. It's going to be a short game. I don't even know what day we're on. I think this is day 3.
Right.
I would say it's not terrible if the seer comes out, because like we have nothing, and if we
Yeah.
get 1 protection, then we'll have 4 days of information, and that would put us in a lot better of a situation.
But like, I'm thinking, shouldn't the drunk come out? Like, because the drunk is not drunk anymore. But of course, the drunk might be a werewolf. That's the thing.
If the
Or
drunk
the
was
drunk
a
could be
villager, would they
dead.
have been told that they're still just a villager?
Yeah, that would
They
happen.
would have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
The drunk could be dead though. There's not that many people, so the
Is
likelihood
Gwami-
by
is Gwami
now goes
frozen?
up a lot.
Is Gwami frozen?
Yeah, looks like it.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
It's better that way anyway.
Yeah, my internet connection seems bad here and there.
I just
That
was
does not
I
mean I'm a
wonder.
werewolf.
Now it's back.
I didn't catch what you said on the end on the before there.
When I don't remember when.
Okay.
So how many? This is the. How many nights of information does the seer have? 3 or 4?
3, I
We
think.
would have 3 currently,
3.
and then they'll get a 4th if they're protected.
So Manny is
once
alive.
again-
He's just out of town, right? Or did we kill Manny?
Nobody's out of town.
Nobody. Yeah,
Nobody.
nobody's out now.
Somebody's out of town.
Could
I didn't
So-
say. I'm the bodyguard. So if you're the seer and you have 3 pieces of information, I'll protect you tonight. That'll be a 4th. I mean, there's only 7 people left. So if you can clear 4 out of 7 people, that gives the village team a pretty good chance. So
yeah, that
I'm the
makes sense.
bodyguard.
Actually. Yeah.
if nobody comes out as the seer, I'm protecting myself
I
tonight.
guess this will depend if there's 3 or 2 werewolf. I think if there's up to 2, that's true. But if there's 3, then that's a problem.
If there's 3,
But
they
if the seer has seen 3 safe
Yeah.
people, even of the,
Yeah,
of
3
course,
safe
some of them
people.
could have been drunk, obviously, but
because
So
they could clear 3 people, and then people could claim roles, and then we have a lot of like the gang of safe people.
But
Okay,
the
so-
seer could be Manny or Nick.
so Josh claims Lycan, right?
Yes. Yeah, I came out day 1.
That is true.
So is nobody else
We
claiming
have-
bodyguard?
No, which means
If
either
they do,
bodyguard's
they're
dead
lying.
or Adam is telling
Yeah.
the truth.
I am for once telling the truth.
What?
That's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna believe that.
The sticky situation here is, I mean, drunk, if they're a villager, should just come out, but drunk could either be dead or a werewolf, which means they wouldn't want to come out as a drunk werewolf.
Drunk if they're-
There's also a problem. Like if the seer was drunk, then they don't have that much information.
That is true.
Yeah, or
True.
they're dead.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the likelihood with so few people gets so increased that an important role was killed off.
Well, that's the thing is, if the seer doesn't come out, I can protect myself tonight, and then tomorrow night I'll protect the seer. So they'll get at least 1 more night of information. So if you don't come out tonight, that's fine. I'm protecting myself. So then tomorrow night I can protect you to get 2 more
Hopefully we
days of
don't kill
information.
them, or they don't die to the werewolves tonight.
But we need to kill somebody today. Otherwise, that math doesn't. That's
Well, so
Right.
third nomination should claim to be the seer, and then throw a bunch of crap out.
Really?
I think maybe. I mean, I have a bad
Who's
feeling
our
about
old
Gil
hag?
again.
I
That's
have
the
a
thing.
bad
I'm
feeling about
fine.
Gil, too.
I'm fine. I think that's a safe bet. You could kill me. At least you get that out of the way, because that might be causing confusion on people.
That is the most straight play. I mean, she was a villager. She was
Yeah,
gunning
yeah,
for him.
yeah.
She could be wrong.
I think,
Like,
I just think she got defensive because I accused her of,
that is a thing that happens.
yeah.
That's the old Jason Levine.
But at the same time, at the
Is
same
that a
time,
nomination?
I think if there's only 2 werewolf and I get killed now, then the villagers win because there's only 1 left. I think the risk is small because the only risk is if there's a 3rd werewolf. That.
Yep.
But if there's
Well, we
only
would
2
instantly lose.
Yeah, but if there's only 2, we should we should win. Doesn't matter what.
We're doing poorly. In case this is how poorly looks.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Huh.
there's so much suspicion, but I think at this point of the game, there's nothing that I can say anymore. So that's why I'm saying that maybe I'm the best choice right now. The only downside would be if there's a third werewolf, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, why should we not choose Joseph?
Yeah, he's been very
Oh,
quiet.
that's what you said before. Check Joseph, right? Was that?
Oh yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what I was saying.
I am
Yeah.
pretty sure that the seer is Dunzo.
I think
And the
so
seer's
too.
not coming out, so
I feel like the seer was Marisol at this point because she was.
Oh,
like,
that
I
is
think
that
so.
is yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think. I
and
don't
then-
think she was she. I don't
and-
think was she because I'm not the werewolf, and you're gonna see because I'm sure I'm gonna.
He might
die
have
now.
checked Jill.
So I think it
Yeah.
might be Minnie or Nick. Could be possible, but not Marisol. And that's what I'm saying. Once I get killed, at least you get all that out of the way. At least you have food.
Yeah.
That could be some reverse psychological there, like
Yeah,
Jill
I
is saying,
think we
"Yeah,
should
just
need to
kill
He's
me."
good at that. He killed off our last seer.
No, I'm being truthful. There's 3 nights, and we're gonna be wasting 3 nights. It's just like a short game.
Yeah. So I should.
So is there a nomination, guys?
Josh, you're the only person I trust that is on my team. Do you have any suspicions?
Yeah.
I have nothing.
Joseph's been a lot more quiet than when I've previously seen him play, or even last game.
I wasn't
my
here
only
for a day.
real observations. That's fair, but even just today. But
The jet lag.
again, I'm just a
Yeah.
lichen, so I don't really have a lot of concrete information. I
Right.
can really only go off of observation.
Yeah, I would go for Jill if anyone is up to join.
I'm fine with that.
And that I
I
think
would
that is
go-
such a reverse psychological.
No,
Right there.
no. All right, all right. Here, I'll nominate myself.
I'll second it. This is a weird game.
All right.
Shocked.
So
Well, defend yourself.
Yes.
There's nothing I can say.
Okay.
I
Well-
think the only problem is there's 2 or 3 werewolf. That's gonna be the only problem.
Yeah.
I don't
If
think
there's
it's
3, we're
okay.
done. Well, if there's 3, we're done right
Yeah,
now.
we're done it.
You're not
All right,
wrong.
Yeah,
all right,
I'm
guys.
voting down.
All right, guys, let's vote. So, for Jill, 3, 2, 1, vote. That is 1, 2,
Gil
3,
voted down.
4.
So ridiculous.
That is enough. Gil is dead, and he was the last werewolf.
I was
Because
yeah.
wait, I'm going to mute everyone because this was a most interesting game. So basically, Nick was the drunk, but he was a werewolf. And Joseph was the seer, and he checked first Nick, then he died, then he checked Marisol, then he died. And for the second one, he was out of the village. So basically, Joseph from 3 nights got 0 information.
No, but I actually checked Yahoo, the first thing I did, and he was good. So
Oh, right, you did. Sorry.
I had to vote down because if I survived, I would have a better chance. Because I realized I probably killed the werewolf when the 3rd night came in and there was no werewolf. I thought, crap, I killed the werewolf.
Yeah, it was just bad luck that the werewolf
Yeah.
was the drunk. So.
Yeah,
And
he sent me a message. He sent me a message and said you were the drunk and you were a werewolf. That was unexpected.
this was pretty funny. You know. Like I didn't want to come out as a seer. I wanted to wait one more day because the
Yeah,
thing was
yeah.
I didn't have any good information. I
Yeah.
just knew that Yahoo was good. I was just like,
I had to take my chances because that was it. Once I realized I probably killed a werewolf, I either survive
Well-
this day and kill somebody or I die. It was just prolong a game that I could not win anymore after that.
I'm impressed by Marisol again because like you just saw Jill right there.
And to be perfectly honest, the last time I called out somebody right away, I got killed off right away, but I was also right. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with my gut feeling.
I will tell you, it was very hard, and I kept looking at Peter, and I couldn't make a decision. So I said, I knew it would be a gamble, but if I don't kill Marisol, she would go after me again. If I kill her, I could get suspicious. I said, I better deal not with her talking against me, but that's one less person against me.
But who did Adam protect that night?
Last night?
Yeah.
Gil.
Protected.
Oh.
Because I knew if nobody died, then he was telling the truth, and then we could go after Marisol
Yeah.
if she was still in it. But since she died, I knew that something was up.
That's pretty funny. So Joseph checked on me the same night that I got killed. Is that what happened?
And then I
And the
checked
same happened
Marisol
with
on the same night
Marisol.
she got killed, so
It
I
was-
only
it
knew
was
one.
a kiss of death.
But that's pretty crazy though, because I was drunk. So at that time I was a villager. So then when I did turn, that would have looked great.
That would have been really bad,
Yeah.
because I would have been
Uh,
sure that you were okay.
It was
so-
terrible feeling when I realized I probably had killed the werewolf. I was like,
Yeah, it was like, oh my god, this game is going to end
Yeah.
like 2 nights.
Yeah, so Jill, you were the only one that knew the werewolf was drunk, because you wake up and you're the only one, right? The first
I
night.
was the only one. So I wake up, I said, he's drunk. So I said, now. Well, the second time I said, either Peter is really.
Yeah, he
thinking
could have
I'm
just
that
made
strong,
one.
No,
or he is drunk. And then when I woke up and I see no one, I said, crap, I killed the werewolf. And then,
Yeah, and I
and
was
then
like,
Marisol was just
that's
on my
it.
case. It was like,
Because you were acting the same way. Like
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
way. I was just
Yeah,
like,
she's right. As soon as she said it, I was like, she's right. He's saying the same
I mean,
thing.
the funny thing is, I always like that. It's
Yeah.
a tick that I have. This is
I
a
find
thing
it's
that I
really
have. hard.
It's much harder to play werewolf in a smaller number of groups.
Yeah.
Joseph, are you gonna have enough space to be able to put that up on YouTube? That's a big file you got up there.
Yeah, that was a long game right there.
Yeah.
I will have to explain a little bit to the viewers in the beginning, because they will be so confused. I didn't start record
well-
until after Peter explained the roles as well.
oh,
Yeah,
And then you could just add blank space after to make it look longer than what it was.
I can just loop Guami over and over.
yeah, but don't. You should not explain the rules and just say one person was everything to begin with, and then they'll be like, oh, it's Guami, and he's telling everyone.
Hey Yahoo! So after I died and I started seeing everything played out, I thought you were werewolf, and I was getting so mad because I was like, he killed me again, and I just thought you were werewolf because you were like protecting Gil a lot, and I was like, oh, no, I was like, Yahoo killed me again.
I need to play a game where I'm not the werewolf. I need to be a
Yeah.
villager, something else
Sorry.
for once.
It was full random, so
Yahoo,
it was
I
out of
knew
my
what you were
hands.
doing though. I knew what you were saying because 100%. If and Gil just took it to another level after that. But I know what you're saying is if someone else was the werewolf, that also makes sense because
Yeah.
it throws suspicion on Gil. So now you'll have the village, kill
Especially once
Gil.
it's said.
Yeah, it was very hard for me to decide to kill Marisol, but I thought maybe I had a chance that people think that the werewolf was trying to trick everybody. It was
like-
from my standpoint, I think it was the right move. So
It's
I-
it's like Yahoo, the same sort of thing on the game on Friday night where we played. When I was about to die and I just came out and said I was a werewolf because it was pretty obvious that Braden knew. I just said kill Braden, and I wasn't thinking straight because me saying that
Yeah.
the werewolves might go for him, and then the bodyguard also knows, hey, hey, there's someone that. So I should have either put a couple of names up there because once you say it, now it's that reverse psychology thing. Well, are they?
Well,
gonna do it?
that is why I said that I was the farmer, is because like they were not going
appropriate
to
for your
protect-
background.
What?
Appropriate
Yes.
for your background.
The bodyguard was not going to protect me out of like 17 people, but once I let them know I was killed, they're going to try to kill me again because they think the bodyguard protected me. So that gives me a very good chance, because either they're not going to kill me because they're afraid of the bodyguard, or the bodyguard will save me and I'll get one extra day.
I was sad nobody picked up on Wami's last words. I was hoping that would throw suspicion. Like he was so like, and the seer has to check Joseph. And then nobody, and I was trying to bring that conversation back on to see if it could steer away from me. And it just like Wami, like, I can't remember. I was like, oh.
I thought you guys were. I thought you were gonna come after me very soon because I was way too aggressive, and I shouldn't be that as a seer.
Oh, you
Right.
are my next target. Because I thought you either a seer or you were the bodyguard. I didn't expect Adam to be the bodyguard until he said, "Oh, I'm the bodyguard." I said, "Okay."
So
Then I got
basically,
confused.
And that's a big gamble for me not to come out then. I mean, because since I didn't come out Adam would protect himself, and I would be maybe
Right.
be a target. So,
Right.
and then I never got to say the information. So
So
maybe
if
I
I
should
would have
have come out.
nominated you, would you have came out of the out as a seer then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never played the seer before. It's kind of weird to actually know things for sure. That was a weird feeling. Like I knew Aya was good. That was just so weird.
It's got to be a bit of a sinking feeling. I know I just had it the game before as seer, but it's got to be a bit of a sinking feeling when you check someone and then they're obviously not a werewolf because then they die the next night. So it's not even like you have information. It's like, yeah, you could all, yeah, I checked this person, they died. I checked this person, they're dead. It's like, well, that's not.
Yeah, especially since we're so few. That was like I wasted 2 nights.
I also want to say, Manny, I'm sorry. You sent me a message on here to go to Discord, and then I said yes, and then I tried to log on my phone to Discord, and the connection wasn't working. I was like, oh, he's probably like, what the hell?
the game ended right away anyway.
Yeah.
The only reason I killed Nick is because I was afraid he was an important role, and he's very like theoretical and pick up things. So I was like, if I get Gwami, Ayahu, and Nick, and I'm the only werewolf, there's no way. And the wrong person.
And I was an important role, but for you.
Yeah.
Who's the Old Hag?
It was one of my 3 choices, and I was like,
oh.
Yeah, Manny, I thought maybe you should have come out as the Old Hag as you were possibly about to get killed.
Yeah.
Just because
the Old Hag's not as important.
If they're gonna kill you anyways, even if they end up still killing you, at least later on they don't have the suspicion. They're not wondering, oh, do we have the Old Hag that can come out right now and right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And there was no Sasquatch, so we didn't have to kill anybody. So if you would have said, "Oh, I'm the Old Hag," I would have said, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna vote to kill you."
Gil, that is funny though. I felt that way on Friday night when I was a werewolf, and I was like, oh man, like if the wrong people are villagers right now, like I'm so screwed because like it's gonna eventually come to the point where they're checking me or and I'm like, oh man, this is. But it would have been really great. It would have been a way different experience if you hadn't killed me and I ended up being someone that the seer had checked as good and then became a werewolf. That would have been interesting.
It was a last minute thing. I almost thought about killing Gwami, but I thought he's creating such a chaos that
So that was the game of Ultimate Werewolf. And now, well, as you can see here, it was a few things like there's a lot of randomness obviously in this game, and how each game turns out varies a lot. It could be a very, very different experience depending on, which role you have and in which order like will get killed and so on. Like in this one, I was the seer, I could, get some information, but I just accidentally looked at someone that were killed the same night, so my information was worthless. So that was really tricky. And also, I should also mention, I mean, if you've been watching all this way, then there might be some confusion to some things that were said in the video. But first of all, as I said, this was the second game of single night, so there was some people referring to things that happened in the game before, and that could be confusing. And also, as you keep playing with the same people, there's sort of a meta builds up, so people start making arguments and so on based on previous games. So if the first time you're watching this, that could be confusing. But again, I urge you, if you like this, go check out the Dice Tower. They have, a bunch of more videos with this game. And I have no idea if I will post more of these in the future. It wasn't my plan to start off at all. But, if you appreciate this, let me know in the comment section. And, I could record more of these. I have been trying to put up a Swedish group to play this game in Swedish. And so far I haven't managed to get a game going there, but I'm hoping to do that at some point. Now, those are obviously not going to come on the channel since the channel is English speaking. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. And, if you do, let me know. Have a great evening, morning, or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Be like Draco. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook at BGW Niramas.